Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Just Go with Amreen. This morning is a strange turn of events. We were supposed to go someplace closer to Almaty and spend a night in a unique accommodation, which may or may not happen anymore in my trip. Today I am off to a place which is very famous, very famous. It's one of the places that people commonly visit when they visit Almaty, Kazakhstan, and it is known to be the Grand Canyon. It's similar, I wouldn't say similar, but it is compared to the Grand Canyon of United States of America. Now I haven't been to that one, but I am going to this one, so let's check it out. It is supposed to be the desert, but given the weather conditions, I don't know what it is exactly right now like, but yeah, we'll check it out, so follow along.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Almas. I am a guide and a driver and entertainer for the next 3 days. Yep.
Yeah, by the end of it we'll become best friends.
Ooh.
That's the plan. So off we go, and one of the things that you're going to notice in the following footages is how varied the landscapes are when you step out of the Almaty city and you head over towards the desert, which is where we are going, and they literally feel like they've been taken from different videos or different times of my journey or different countries altogether. But believe you me, yes, this is all the same day in just a span of an hour. We have stopped for lunch at this restaurant. It is a traditional Kazakh restaurant, and we'll be having some meat. Now since I'm not having a lot of carbs, let me just tell you one thing, that the Kazakh cuisine is very carb heavy. So everything has rice, they're heavy on bread, they will start their meals with fried bread, and yeah, they have soups and salads too, but still everything has carbs in their main course. We are on our way to this place called Charyn Canyon, and it is about 3 hours, 2.5 to 3 hours away from Almaty city center, and the traffic is crazy. So ideally you want to leave way early. Now since my plan was to go to Big Almaty Lake today and that didn't happen, it was a last minute switch, so we left really late. So we're still on our way and we have an hour left to reach Charyn Canyon. Let's go and eat some lamb and some potatoes and some salad. Let's go. Alright, back on the road, and now we're heading to the Charyn Canyon National Park, and this drive is anything but boring. Let's hope we get there ASAP and there are no more hiccups anymore. So, bad news. We could not make it to the Charyn Canyon, the Charyn National Park, is because of the weather. So that's something that you should keep in mind if you are coming like me in off-season time. In the season where it's like heavy snowfall and stuff, even though I'm in November, there has been heavy rainfall, heavy snowfall going on. So because of which, the Charyn National Park is shut. Let me show you around as much as I can. Okay, cut to another day altogether. We did have a chance to visit Charyn Canyon after all. So we have finally arrived at Charyn Canyon because we couldn't do it last time. We're doing it now, but yes, I've added it to this video, and finally we are here, heading there in just a minute. So here we are in the Valley of Castles. It is magnificent. So we just came down from all the way up there, and when you're in here, like down below, you really feel so small. Which is not a bad thing. This was covered with water. That's what I'm standing in. This valley that you see was covered in water. It was submerged in water. This was naturally created after the ice age. You have a short hike of like 2 kilometers or so, and it takes about 2 hours. No snow, not slippery, flat ground. I think anybody can do this. And at the end of the trail, you arrive at the Charyn River. I'm not sure if we have the time to do the whole trail because the sun sets in an hour. It has already begun setting actually. So I don't know, we're just gonna walk as much as we can. Probably not the entire route. You have to keep a minimum of 2 to 3 hours when you come to Charyn Canyon. yeah, that's the kind of time you need if you want to do the entire hike.
And it feels like it's the same thing over and over again I'm filming, but it just really isn't. It keeps changing its form. The more I walk through this canyon, it's beautiful. I just want you to realize and feel the magnificence that I feel right now.
So just FYI, it takes about 4 hours of driving from Almaty to the Charyn Canyon. It's a very long drive. It's about 200 kilometers or more. The entrance fee to enter the Charyn Canyon without camping is 806 tenge per person, which is about $2 only. But if you want to spend the night in your tent, you have to pay another 350 tenge per tent. Although my advice, if you are camping in the canyon, you shouldn't pitch your tent too close to the edges of the cliffs, of course. The darkness is really treacherous. It's enough for you to trip and fall, and these cliffs are really, really high. So there are other canyons around the Charyn Canyon. Once you are done with your hike over here, there are other canyons that you can visit. They're not that elaborate. They don't require any entrance fee or such a long hike. They're just basically viewpoints. So your tour guide or if you're driving on your own, you can just drive to a viewpoint, have a look, take some pictures, and that will be that. So there are 2 more canyons worth a visit, and we went there on the day where we were shut out from Charyn Canyon. That's the day we visited those 2 canyons. They're called Black Canyon and Yellow Canyon.
We're at the Yellow Canyon now, and even though there's no snow, it's pure desert. It's really cold. It's super, it's freezing. It's probably 2 degrees or something, and we're just walking to the viewpoint, and yeah, checking out this magnificent Yellow Canyon. Let me show it to you guys.
None of my footage can ever do justice to what I see before me. You need a drone, you need a bird's eye view to see this place. You can't just stand there and, it's marvelous actually to be present here, but I can't do justice. Okay, that was obviously yellow because wow, it really looked, because when I got there it didn't look like much, but when I compare it to this canyon, which is the Black Canyon, there's a stark difference. So this is the same Charyn River, by the way, that was flowing in the Charyn Canyon. So that is all for today. Actually, very quick vlog. I hope you found it scenic and you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Give me a big fat thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos of Kazakhstan. I will see you guys next week. Until then, take care guys. Bye. Cheers.
And action.
Don't fall in the river. Did you see that?
And I don't know the rest of the story. Yeah, but anyway, say that much.